The Torah says that the waters covered the earth in the beginning, but most do not know that in Kabbalah, water and salt together form the most powerful purification instrument for prosperity. Turn off notifications for a few minutes. There is a ritual within the Kabbalistic tradition that combines the two oldest purification elements of the Torah, water and salt, in a nighttime procedure that the sages used to clear financial blockages and prepare spiritual channels to receive abundance. It is not complicated. It does not require expensive materials, but it requires kavanah, true intention. And when kavanah is real, tradition teaches that even the simple becomes sacred. In my family, the story of Aunt Hadassah is told, who arrived in Brazil around the year 1935, coming from the region of Syria, from the Jewish community of Aleppo. She had a nightly ritual that she practiced without fail. A basin with water and salt next to her bed. Before sleeping, she would wash her hands in that water and pronounce words in Hebrew. The basin was discarded in the morning. The water takes away what is not useful, she would say, and the salt ensures it doesn't come back. If this theme resonates with you, subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments. Do you use water and salt in any spiritual practice? In this video, you will discover three things. First, the biblical and Kabbalistic foundation of purification with water and salt. Second, how to combine these elements to create a spiritual cleansing ritual aimed at Parnassa. Third, the complete step-by-step guide to practice tonight. In the Torah, water is the first element mentioned in creation, and the Spirit of God hovered over the waters. Water precedes everything. In Kabbalah, water, mayim, represents chesed, unlimited divine kindness. Water flows, adapts, seeks the lowest place, just as God's kindness seeks to reach even the humblest. O salt, melach, as we have already learned, represents brit, covenant. It also represents gevurah, the strength that contains, preserves, and purifies. When you combine water and salt, you are creating a mixture of chesed and gevurah, kindness and strength. In Kabbalah, this combination produces tiferet, harmony, balance. And tiferet is the central sephira of the tree of life, the point where all abundance harmonizes before descending into the material world. That is why salt water appears in the Seder of Passover, on the night of Easter. It represents the tears of suffering transformed into an instrument of liberation. And every time you use salt water with spiritual intention, you are recreating that archetype, transforming suffering into liberation, blockage into openness, scarcity into path. In Kabbalah, financial blockages often originate from what is called reshimot rishonot, primary impressions, which are energetic patterns formed in childhood, in previous generations, or even in traumatic experiences with money. These patterns are imprinted in the person's spiritual field and act as filters that distort the way Shefa arrives. Salt water has the ability of tahara, purification of these impressions. It does not completely erase them in one night, but with each use it dissolves a layer, and with consistency, the layers are removed until the channel is clear. Imagine someone like Tiago, a university professor, intellectually brilliant, but with a conflicted relationship with money since childhood. His parents always spoke about money with fear and scarcity. When he began to practice this ritual, understanding that it was not magic but spiritual work, the first thing that changed was the internal narrative about money. The scarcity phrases that echoed in the mind were gradually replaced by a sense of possibility. The Jewish tradition has a millennia-old relationship with prosperity. If you want to delve deeper, the material is in the description. Now let's go to the complete ritual. Nighttime purification with salt and water. Materials: a clean basin, used exclusively for this ritual. Clean water, can be from the tap. Coarse sea salt, 3 generous pinches. A clean white towel. When to do it? Every night before sleeping, or at least 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday and Friday. Step 1. Preparation. Place the water in the basin. Add the salt. As the salt dissolves, say Mayim vamelach, water and salt. Chesed v'gevura, kindness and strength. Create tiferet, harmony, in my channels of Parnassa. Step 2. Immersion of the hands. Submerge both hands in the salty water. Hold for 1 minute in silence. While your hands are immersed, visualize all negative energy, fear, anxiety, patterns of scarcity, leaving your hands and dissolving in the water. Step 3. Ritual washing. Remove your hands and wash them with the salt water 3 times each. Right, left, right, left, right, left. While washing, say, Taher libile of decha be'emet. Purify my heart to serve you with truth. Step 4. Drying and declaration. Dry your hands with the white towel. Look at your palms and declare, these hands are purified. They are instruments of beracha. What they touch tomorrow is blessed. Step 5. Disposal of the water. Throw the water in the toilet or down the drain, never in the garden or kitchen. The water carries what has been removed. Say while disposing, what does not serve goes away. What is a blessing remains. Do this for 21 consecutive nights. Then evaluate and extend to 40 if you feel the work is still necessary. What this practice cultivates? Consistently, the nightly purification creates a ritual to close the day that removes accumulated negative spiritual impressions and prepares you to receive the new day with clean channels. If you practice, come back here and share. Let's recap. Water, chesed, plus salt, gevura, equals tiferet, harmony. Nightly hand purification ritual. Conscious disposal of the used water. 21 to 40 nights. My blessing for you. May the waters of divine chesed wash away every blockage in your life. May the salt of the covenant preserve every blessing. May the harmony of Tiferet balance your channels. And may each morning you awaken with clean hands, an open heart, and illuminated paths. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ken Yehi Ratzon. Amen. If this teaching was helpful, leave a like, subscribe, share. In the next video, I will reveal how the first letter of your name carries a code of prosperity in the Jewish tradition. I'll see you there. Shalom Aleichem. See you at the next study.